Hi there, Jeffrey Rhoades from Experimental Homesteader, Exotic Gardening, and Sheri and Richerson.com. Well, Monday's over. At least here at Woodmark, for me. Did 2 jobs today. Well, 1.5. Took care of my shelves, got done a little early. Finished up with coffins, helping out to get them done, because the one person had to stop working coffins and go do molding early in the day. So we're suffering from, lack of people, and we had somebody that came in, and then she left early, and so we had to shuffle people around again. Plus Jane had, a large number of doors again today. So I almost ended up helping her, but they had me do coffins instead, so in some ways I was happier. Now I get to go and try and track down some parts for the washing machine. We've been having some problems over the winter. Some of the plumbing froze and broke, so I had to replace a section of PVC with PEX. I got that done, but when I turned the water back on, I was noticing a leak. You could hear a dripping sound, and so I was trying to track it down. It's been a while. We spent some time just, doing without the washing machine, going to the laundromat, until I could figure it out. And part of it was getting stuff moved out of the way so that I could get behind the washing machine, and try and track down the leak. And I finally figured out that it was only leaking when I turned on the hot water. And it was leaking inside the washing machine. All of the lines coming to it were fine. I tested them one at a time at various shutoff points. So, the plumbing work that I had done was good. It held. So I finally opened up the washing machine and was looking, and I figured out it's leaking from the inlet valve. So basically, when I turn on the water, it's leaking right there where the hose connects in. But it's right there at that valve. But I don't think it's the valve itself. I think it's the plastic, the threaded plastic where the hose connects in, but it's on the inside of the washing machine. So now I've got to try and find a replacement part. And while I have the machine open, I was looking, and the drive belt has a rather large split in it. So it is getting ready to break, which I think accounts for some of the issues with it not spinning quite right. Because I think the belt it's splitting, and so it's stretched, and so it's not keeping the tension that it needs to be able to spin up to speed like it's supposed to. So I'm hoping I can find a replacement belt, and I can find the replacement inlet valve, and not too expensive. I found them online, and they weren't too bad, but now I've got to see if I can find them in town. So that's my next step, is to try and track down parts, and then see what I can do about getting them replaced tonight, hopefully. If I can find the parts and they're not too expensive, I'm going to buy them and try and get them installed tonight. The priority really is the belt, because if nothing else, we can wash in cold water. We don't have to have hot water to do some laundry, but without the belt, if it breaks while we're trying to do laundry, it's a problem. So if I can get the belt replaced, that's the first step. Then fixing that leak is the second step. So that's where I'm at today. So I think that's going to do it for today. So please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, thumbs down, comments below, and we will see you again tomorrow. Have a great evening.